Listen to this before you go to bed tonight. Dolores Cannon, a pioneering hypnotherapist and metaphysical researcher, dedicated over 4 decades to exploring the hidden realms of human consciousness.
You make yourself sick. And to my clients say, what do you mean I don't want to be sick?
Her groundbreaking work in past life regression therapy led her to discover astonishing insights about the nature of reality, the purpose of life, and the untapped potential within each of us. Cannon's unique approach, which she called quantum healing hypnosis technique, QHHT, allowed her to access what she believed to be the deepest levels of subconscious knowledge, revealing information about past lives, extraterrestrial experiences, and the spiritual nature of our existence. Shortly, we're going to discuss some of Cannon's most profound teachings, distilled from thousands of hypnosis sessions and dozens of books. Her message challenges our conventional understanding of life and death, offering a perspective that is both comforting and empowering about the true nature of our reality, the purpose of our earthly experiences, and the incredible power that lies dormant within each of us. So, keep an open mind as we go deep into Dolores's powerful messages and revelations.
You have no idea how important, how powerful your mind is.
One of Cannon's most revolutionary teachings is about the incredible power of our minds. Through her work, she discovered that our thoughts and beliefs quite literally shape our reality. You can change the script anytime you want. You're the writer. You're the actor. She often said, this isn't just positive thinking. Cannon's research suggested that our minds have the power to alter our physical reality, including our health and circumstances. Your mind is incredibly powerful. It can make you sick, but it can also make you well. This might sound strange, but it's true. When you're sick, it's not just your body that's unwell. Your mind plays a big part too. Think about times when you've been worried or stressed. Did you notice how your body felt? Maybe you got headaches or stomach aches. That's your mind affecting your body. But here's the good news. If your mind can make you feel bad, it can also make you feel good. Imagine your mind as a powerful tool. Just like you can use a hammer to break things or to build things, you can use your mind to hurt yourself or to heal yourself. The choice is yours. When you learn to use your mind for healing, you open up a whole new world of possibilities for your health and happiness.
You make yourself sick. And to my clients say, what do you mean I don't want to be sick? But if the mind is that powerful that you can make yourself sick,
it's all about using the power of your mind in the right way. Your body knows how to heal itself. It does it all the time with small things like cuts and bruises. But sometimes, for bigger health problems, it needs help from your mind. When you learn how to use your mind properly, you can help your body heal from almost anything. This doesn't mean you should stop going to doctors or taking medications, but it does mean that you have more power over your health than you might think. Your mind and your thoughts can be a powerful medicine. When you believe in your body's ability to heal, and when you use your mind to support that healing, amazing things can happen.
It's also powerful enough to heal you. I found a way where we could heal instantly anything, absolutely anything, any disease, any illness, everything. I have them coming with every illness you could possibly think of. I see miracles every day in my office. And they wanted me to teach this method so everybody would know the importance of how you can use your mind. You have no idea how important, how powerful your mind is. You are a great and powerful creature. You are not a body. You have a body. This is just a suit of clothes, a costume you're wearing right now to play this part, this role in this stage play that you're involved in. Everything is an illusion. Nothing is real. We get caught up in the illusion. So you are the producer, director, and actor in your own play.
You might think you're just your body, but you're so much more. Your body is important, of course. It's how you move around in the world and do things. But there's a bigger part of you that you can't see. Think about your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams, and your ideas. These aren't physical things, but they're a big part of who you are. They come from a part of you that's beyond your body. This part of you is powerful and full of amazing abilities. When you start to understand that you're more than just a body, it changes how you see yourself in the world. You start to realize that you have abilities you never knew about. You can do things you never thought possible. It's like discovering a whole new side of yourself that's been there all along, just waiting for you to notice it.
That's the idea, is to show people you're more than just a physical body. You have such wonderful capabilities. And now is the time to bring all of this back and to show other people how we can do it ourselves, how you can use the power of your mind. You can change the script anytime you want. You're the writer. You're the actor. You don't like the way the scene is going? Change it. This is how much power we have, and we don't realize it.
Think about how you feel when you're really stressed or upset. Your body feels different, right? Maybe your stomach hurts or you get headaches. That's a small example of how our minds affect our bodies. Now imagine that happening over a long time, with deeper emotions and thoughts. It can lead to bigger health problems. But here's the good news. If we can make ourselves sick, we can also make ourselves well. By understanding why we created the illness in the first place, we can start to undo it. It's like we've tied ourselves in a knot, and now we can learn how to untie it. That doesn't mean it's our fault if we're sick, but it does mean we have more power to get better than we might think.
If you have an illness or something, you have done it yourself. You make yourself sick. And some of my clients say, well, what do you mean I don't want to be sick? But if the mind is that powerful that you can make yourself sick, it's also powerful enough to heal you. We find out, why did I do this to myself?
We often ponder our origins, asking, where did I come from? Many believe they hail from distant planets or exotic realms, but the truth is far more profound. We all share a common starting point. God, or as some call it, the source. This isn't about a physical place or a specific planet. It's about our spiritual genesis. Think of other planets as classrooms we visit to learn and grow, but they're not our true home. Our journey as humans is just the latest chapter in a much longer story that began with God. Imagine a vast, infinite expanse of pure energy. That's where we all started. Some people have experienced this origin point through deep spiritual practices or regression techniques. They describe it as a place of indescribable unity and belonging. It's a realm beyond our everyday understanding, where the concept of individual identities fades away, and we exist as part of something greater. This place, this source, is our real home, the starting point for all souls before they embark on their cosmic adventures.
I have so many clients coming to me, and on their list of questions is always, where did I come from? But they always say, why am I here too? Well, where did I come from? And I tell them we all came from the same place. No, I want to know what's my home planet. There's no such thing. We all came from the same place. Other planets are just one of the schools that we sign on to learn at. But that's not home, not the real home. We all began at the same place. We all started with God, or what they call the source. Now, I've had many, many people go back to the source. They go back to when they were with God before they ever started on this long journey to become humans. Humans are kind of like the last part of the whole thing. This is the worst part, really. But we all began at the same place, and I've had people go back and experience it, and they always describe God the same way.
Forget everything you've been told about God being an old man with a white beard sitting on a cloud. The true nature of God is far more incredible and mind-bending. God isn't male or female. In fact, the concept of gender doesn't even apply. If we had to assign a creative power, it might lean more towards the feminine, but even that is a limited human perspective. God transcends all our earthly categories and definitions. Those who've had profound spiritual experiences describe God as an immense force of energy, often perceived as an intensely bright light. Some compare it to being inside the sun, but without the heat. Others call it the Great Central Sun. But more than its appearance, it's the feeling that leaves an indelible mark. In this divine presence, souls are enveloped in pure, unconditional love. It's a state of perfect unity and bliss, where all souls exist together in harmony. The beauty and love are so overwhelming that those who experience it never want to leave. This is the true essence of God, not a judgmental figure, but an all-encompassing force of love and creation that we're all part of.
First, you have to get over the idea that God is a man. He's not a man. If anything, he would be a woman, because women are the creative power. But he's neither one. He's not male or female. There is no gender. And when people go back to be with God, they're just doing instead of going to past lives, this is what they do. They go back to the beginning. They always describe it the same way, that God is like a huge energy force. They describe it like a big bright light. Some of them say they are in the sun, but it's not hot. Other ones say the great central sun is what they call it. But it's a huge light. And when they're there, there's total love. They don't want to leave. They're all together. Everyone is together, and they all want to stay there. They don't want to leave. It is so much love and is so much beauty.
Dolores Cannon says that Earth is like a big school. We're all here to learn important lessons. Just like in school, some lessons are easy and some are hard, but they're all important for our growth. Think about the challenges you've faced in your life. They might have been difficult, but didn't you learn something from them? Maybe you learned how to be stronger, or kinder, or more patient. These are the kind of lessons Earth School teaches us. In this Earth School, there are no mistakes, only lessons. Even the things that seem bad can teach us something valuable. And just like in regular school, we keep learning and growing until we're ready to move on to the next level. Understanding life this way can help us see our problems differently. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can ask, "What can I learn from this?"
Earth is nothing but a school that you signed on here to experience. There are many, many schools out there because when we start out, God said, learn everything that's possible, everything there is, things you can't even imagine, and then bring it back to me. And when we're all done with all of our schools, with all of our lessons, we take all the information back, download it into the gigantic computer that is God, that is the source.
Everything around us is alive and aware, not just people and animals, but plants, rocks, even the chair you're sitting on. Everything has some kind of consciousness. This doesn't mean that rocks think like we do, but it means that everything is connected and part of the same big living system. It's like everything in the universe is made of the same substance, just in different forms. When you start to see the world this way, it changes how you treat everything around you. You might start to feel more connected to nature. You might be more careful about how you treat objects. It's a way of seeing the world that can make you feel more connected and less alone.
They said one of the most important lessons I could teach people was that everything has consciousness. Everything. Everything is alive, just vibrating at a different frequency. Means that table is alive, the floor is alive, the bottle of water is alive, the clock is alive. Look at what a powerful creature you were.
In the vast tapestry of the universe, among countless planets and star systems, our blue-green world holds a distinction that sets it apart from all others. We are the sole bearers of free will. This isn't just a minor detail. It's a fundamental aspect that shapes every facet of our existence. While other planets may boast wonders we can barely imagine, they lack this precious gift that we often take for granted. The power to choose, to shape our own destinies, is something uniquely human and earthly. Those who have glimpsed life on other worlds through spiritual journeys or past life regressions paint a stark picture. Planets without free will may seem orderly or even peaceful, but they lack the spark of creativity and the thrill of personal growth that comes with making our own decisions. The beings there exist in a state that, while perhaps efficient, feels suffocating to those accustomed to freedom. It's a sobering reminder of how special our earthly experience truly is, and why those who've seen alternatives are eager to return to the challenging but infinitely rewarding realm of free will. Having free will means that we create our own path in life. Our choices shape who we become and what kind of world we live in. It's a powerful gift, and learning how to use it wisely is one of the big lessons we're here to learn.
This planet is very unique. We are the only planet in the universe that has free will. There's a lot of things about this planet that we're the only one. The only planet in the universe that has free will. I've had people go back to planets where they don't have free will. Believe me, they don't like it. They want to get out of there as quick as they can.
Dolores talks about big changes happening to the Earth. Our planet is going through a remarkable transformation, one that we can't see with our eyes, but can feel in our hearts. Earth is shifting into a new dimension, a higher state of being. It's like the whole world is waking up and becoming brighter, more alive. This change isn't just happening to the rocks and trees. It's happening to all of us, too. We're part of this big Earth family, and as our home changes, we need to change with it. Imagine Earth as a giant radio, and it's tuning into a new station. To hear the music clearly, we need to adjust our own dials too. This means raising our energy, our vibrations, to match the Earth's new frequency. It's not about doing more or being busier. It's about becoming more aware, more loving, and more connected to everything around us. Some people call this the shift, or the ascension. It's like we're all climbing a big mountain together, and at the top, there's a whole new world waiting for us. This change is so big that it's affecting everything, even time itself. Have you ever felt like the days are flying by faster than they used to? That's because they are. As Earth speeds up its energy, our experience of time is changing too. We're living the same 24 hours, but they feel shorter because so much more is happening in them. It's exciting and a little scary, like being on a roller coaster that's picking up speed. But remember, we're all in this together. By working on ourselves, being kind to others, and taking care of our planet, we can make sure we're ready for the amazing new Earth that's coming. As the Earth changes, we need to change too, if we want to keep up. It's like the Earth is playing a new song, and we need to learn how to dance to it. This might mean changing how we think, how we treat each other, and how we treat the planet. These changes can feel scary or confusing, but they're also exciting. It's a chance for us to grow and become better versions of ourselves. As we change along with the Earth, we might discover new abilities or understandings that we never knew we had.
But if we want to go we have to change our vibration and frequency to match the earth. Because as the earth moves into, it's going into another dimension. And this is where we're talking about the splitting of the two earths, the old earth and the new earth. It doesn't matter what the clock says, time is an illusion anyway. But we are living in a shorter amount of hours in a day because of the way that everything is speeded up, the vibrations and the frequencies. And it is changing and becoming a new earth. If we want to go, our vibrations and frequencies have to change also to match the earth as it shifts into the next dimension. This is why people keep talking about the shift, the ascension. It's in the Bible, in the book of Revelation.
Two of the most important things we need to do, according to Dolores, are forgive and let go. These might sound simple, but they can be very hard to do. They're also very powerful. Forgiveness doesn't mean saying that what happened was okay. It means letting go of the anger and hurt so that it doesn't control you anymore. When you forgive, you free yourself. You're not doing it for the other person. You're doing it for yourself. Fear holds us back in so many ways. It stops us from trying new things, from being ourselves, from loving fully. But most of our fears are not real. They're just thoughts in our heads. When we learn to let go of fear, we become free to live fully and to grow in amazing ways.
If you want to go to the new earth, there's two things you have to do. Remember, most of us have been caught on the wheel of karma. Before you can go on to the new earth, you've got to get rid of all the old karma in your life. I say when I have clients, I said, you're carrying around all this baggage and this garbage. You got to let it go, or you can't go on. You have to come back and do it over again with the same people. And they'll say, I don't want to do that. I want to be rid of those people out of my life. Well, then you better work it out now. Because the only way to get rid of the old karma, you got to forgive. And people say, I can't forgive them. You don't know what they did to me. So you've got to forgive. It doesn't matter if you had a terrible home life, if you were abused and mistreated as a child. It doesn't matter anymore. Let it go. So what if you had a terrible husband? Let it go. It's not important. You hold on to it, you're going to have to repeat it, because you've got to get it worked out. This is part of the earth school. So the first thing you've got to do is forgive, release, and let it go. Get it out of your life. The other thing you have to get rid of out of your life if you're going to go is fear. Fear is not real. Fear is an illusion. You hold on to fear, you are held on to the wheel of karma.
Dolores Cannon's messages can change how we see ourselves and generally the world. They show us that we're more powerful than we think, that we're here to learn and grow, and that we're part of something much bigger than just our everyday lives. By using your mind in new ways, by forgiving, by letting go of fear, you can start to tap into amazing abilities you didn't know you had. You can start to heal yourself, understand your life better, and become the best version of yourself. Tonight, as you go to sleep, think about these ideas. Let them sink into your mind and see how they might change your life. Remember, you have more power than you know. You just need to learn how to use it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned.